How are you?
I'm doing fantabulous. Thank you for asking. What about you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you. So today is weekend. So what's your plan?
I really don't want to do anything at all today.
Okay,
Like,
why?
after having, sometimes we should not do it. Like, we should enjoy, for example, just read any kind of a book or watch any kind of a movie, because especially on weekends, we should give a treat to ourselves. So I'm doing it today.
Okay.
And like for me, I think if I talk about having a conversation with you, so for me it is really entertaining part. So definitely I'm going to enjoy it.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, it's great. It's no matter that what we are doing. So whatever the things makes us happy, so we should do. It's not only about that we have to go out or do something crazy
Yeah,
thing. But yeah, in weekends it depends. Like if you love to do something, reading books or just enjoying watching movies, so yeah, definitely we can do.
yeah. And one thing I want to add over here, for example, most of the time it happens we do not spend over time with ourselves. So on Sunday we can do that thing, or we can go on terrace and just take a walk over there in the
Mhm.
evening. So it would be so great, and just call any one of our friends and talk with them. So I think this kind of a things is just going to make us happy. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so
Yeah.
I skipped your introduction, so can you just give?
Surely, surely. Yeah. Okay. So I would love to introduce myself.
Mhm.
My name is Ajay Kumar Yadav, and I'm speaking you from Dehradun, a city in the state of Uttarakhand. Speaking
Mhm.
about my educational qualifications, I have completed my bachelor degree of science in the stream chemistry, botany, and zoology from SGRPG College, Dehradun. I'm not working professional, and moreover, I have a YouTube channel named AJ Speaking in English, where I upload conversational videos with my lovely audience, and sometimes I collaborate with other YouTubers. And if I speak about my goal, so I want to become an effective speaker. Thank you.
Oh, that's great. So apart from this YouTube, you are not doing any work?
No, right now I'm not doing any kind of work. Like as I mentioned earlier, like I want to become an effective speaker. So I have made my schedule and I'm working on it. So every day I just read some books, I speak with people, and I learn new things. So I'm
Mhm.
doing it. I'm just following my passion right now.
Okay. So do you want to make YouTube as your career?
No, like I just want to become a good speaker. I think I make videos on YouTube because it makes me happy, and I can interact with a lot of people if I am on YouTube. So that
Mhm.
is the reason, like I make videos on YouTube.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah. So may I know about yourself? Because I only know your name. Your name is Tanuja. Apart from that, I do not know anything about you.
Yes, yes, I can. So my name is Tanuja, and I am from Bhopal. I have done engineering, and currently I am a working professional in IT sector. And as well as my hobbies, I love to do drawing and dancing. And yeah, I'm also running my YouTube channel as well. That's all about me.
Okay, that's really great, I think. So are you a software developer?
Yes, yes, software consultant I am.
Okay, that's really great, I think. Yeah. And how long have you been working in this field?
Yes, I have been working for 4 years.
Oh my God, like you are seasoned. That's really great.
Yes, yes. Even I don't believe that I have been working for 4 years and how time flies, and it's been 4 years, and I don't believe, because I had joined my organization before the COVID, and 1 or 2 year it went in COVID duration. So that's why I can't believe it. It's 4 years now.
Yeah, yeah. And do you enjoy your work? And another question also, I want to know from you, like, do you visit your office or like it is work from home?
Now it is completely work from home.
Oh,
Before COVID only, I just visited my office for 2.5 months, I think so. But now I am working from home completely, so I don't get the chance to work office now.
okay. That's really nice, I think. I think so for you, it would be easy to learn the language, I think, because you have an English environment and you must be attending meetings 3 times in a day, and
Yes.
you must be listening to good speakers. So that's your plus point, I think.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
But before that, when I joined my organization, I was not able to have the confidence, like how I
Mm,
would speak. And I have done my schooling, each and everything in Hindi language. So, and
mm,
even I don't have belief on myself that I can be able to speak. But when I joined the organization, then I got this environment that you anyhow you have to speak, no matter you know this language or not, but you have to speak. So literally, I face a lot of difficulties. Even now, also sometime it happens. For example, I'm talking with any native speaker, so they speak very fast sometimes. I get stuck, and I feel like that I don't look like professional. They are speaking very well and they are very fluent, and in front of them I'm not looking like them. So sometimes I demotivate myself. No, I can't do this thing, or yeah, it happens.
I think that is the reason you must have started your YouTube channel and interacting with people. And I think if I talk about IT field, so you should be really good at speaking in English. If like if you are good at speaking in English, so like you will get a lot of opportunities at that time. And I
Yes.
have a friend, she works in HCL, so she
Oh,
also
I am
faces
in
the
same
same. Oh my God. Okay, that's really nice. I think it is very good company. Like I have heard a lot of good things about this company. I think, and I think she, she told me like these days recession is going on, so many people are losing their job. So what about you? I think so. Like, are you facing any kind of sorry problems these days?
No, 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 not now. But let's see what happens in future. Because in IT sector there is no stability in your job. But if you have skills and you are very good at technologies and each and everything, so you can easily switch to another company as well.
Mm-hmm.
But in IT sector, I can't say that you can be stable. So yeah,
Yeah,
that and that is another reason of starting my YouTube as well. If I will lose my job here, so I can do something different.
Oh my God, like that's really great. I think so. Your goal is very clear. Like, I want to become a good YouTuber at any cost. Like, I want to give my time. Definitely, I think that's really nice. I
And
think
now
if
we are
this.
working from home, so I can get a lot of time because I don't have to travel anywhere. And sometimes it happens, for example, I don't have work now, so I can do something different as well. But in office, we can't do something different. We have to just focus on our work as well.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, I think. And you have a lot of plus point. Or, for example, you have to attend the meeting, and later then you have a lot of work, so you can do another thing. And whenever I talk with my friend, so she also tells me like a lot of advantages of working at
Yes.
home. So that's really amazing, I think. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
And
Before
I.
that, what I used to do when I have any kind of meeting, so whatever things I have to deliver, so I just prepare
Uh,
in my mind in advance that no, these things I have to explain. So I just prepare in English like whatever the things I have to deliver. But when it comes, any question arises again, so that time I get stuck, like what I have to say. So I faced a lot of difficulties in the beginning, but now a little bit comfortable because of this process. Like I'm speaking with other person as well. Because in office it happens. For example, we are working from home, so we are not getting that kind of environment that we are speaking every time. Like whenever we have any kind of meeting, and especially we are speaking on only our work related
Hmm.
stuff. So sometimes it
Mhm.
happens. So and if it happens like if you come on another topic which you have to
Hmm.
speak or any kind of general conversation, so we get stuck. So it
Mhm.
I was facing this kind of problem.
Yeah, definitely, I think. And there are a lot of people and they want to work in IT industry and
Hmm.
they are unable to crack the interview because they do not have good communication skills as well as spoken English. So that is the reason. And I think most of the people like they faces problems with grammar. I think people like they can understand another person, but they cannot speak their heart out. So that is the problem. But I think if a person does practice regularly, so they can come out from that situation, I think. Yeah. And I
Okay.
think you must
Yeah,
have faced
that's
a lot of problems, I think,
yes,
but
yes. I,
you did,
you know,
you
I
must
can
have done,
literally
yeah, please,
I can
please,
literally
please.
understand this problem because in my college I was a topper, and when I appeared in the interview, before that I haven't talked with anyone in English, haven't talked. I just know the grammar things, but I haven't tried to speak with anyone. And suddenly when I appeared in the interview, so I was, and that time also I was not getting confidence.
Mhm.
Even I know the answer, what I have to say, but I was not able to express it properly. Like what?
Mhm.
Sometimes I get stuck making sentences. Firstly, I make the sentences in Hindi, then I have to translate it in English. So it was very scary that time for me. So, I attended at least 20 plus interviews and I got
Oh.
rejected in each and every interview. Because sometimes it was GD round. Uh,
Mhm.
Firstly, it happens. What can I say? Written test, and then we have to appear in the group discussion. And in group discussion, I was not able to say. In some of the discussion, I have just told some of the sentences, one or two sentences only, and in some of the group discussion, I haven't talked anything because it was
Mhm.
kind of debate session, it was look like, and I
Mhm.
was not able to speak any single word. So
Mhm.
yeah, I faced a lot of difficulties, and but fortunately I got placed because I have appeared in the so many interviews, so that is the main thing. I can understand what they are exactly asking, but I haven't focused on English part because we have lot of other things like technical things and so many other
Mhm.
things we have to learn and we have to crack the interview. So I haven't only focused on English part, but after appearing for so many interviews I got placed. But yeah, in office also I have faced lot of difficulties.
Okay, but I think nowadays you are not facing any kind of difficulties. For example, if you speak with a native speaker, or if you speak with a fluent speaker, so you will be able to understand them perfectly. Do you face any kind of a problems these days?
No, sometimes it happens because most of the people are from like different countries and their accent is quite different. If I'll talk about my manager, he speaks very fast. Sometimes I skip what he is saying exactly. So if any single word, if I skip, I forget each and everything what he is saying. So
Mhm.
it happens, and but if I'm focusing, like I have to just focus on listening like what he is saying, so I can focus. But if I have just skipped my mind from that talk, so I can skip everything.
It happens. And I think it happens with project manager and team leader because they have to interact with foreign clients. So they always try to use advanced vocabulary,
Mhm.
idiom, and phrases. And when you listen to them, you face a lot of issues at that time. For example, like you must be listening to him or her, and at the same time, if you come across any kind of a new word, you start searching that word on Google. Okay, what is the meaning of that word?
Yes,
And
yes.
that person has totally said like told 4 or 5 sentences, you will forget everything. Then you will just call one of your friends and ask your colleague, okay, like please tell me like what did he or she say.
Yes, yes.
I
I
think.
usually do. I ask my teammate again that what manager is saying. So if I skip something, so I just want to confirm that yeah, I understood everything correctly. So I ask with my teammates. But yeah, these things
Yeah.
I have to improve. And even now, I also feel like that I don't get the confidence sometimes,
Mm.
even if we are in the group meeting or group
Mhm.
discussion. So I'm not able to express my thoughts now
Oh.
also. So I, I don't know the reason, but yeah, it happens sometimes. I feel like that if I'll make any kind of mistake, so there are so many people are there in that meeting. So what people will think about me, something like that.
Mhm.
So
I think
what suggestion you can give, like how we can build up our confidence?
it is pretty simple. I think if I talk about the confidence, so confidence comes when you have a knowledge, or for example, you do not have a knowledge. But if you do practice intensively, so you will definitely gain the knowledge, and you will be comfortable with the situation. Or if I talk about, you do not have to really worry about your mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. So just try to focus on the idea. What do you want to say? And most of the time it happens, we always say negative things to ourselves. We are not good. Definitely, I'm just going to make a mistake. And we make. Because,
Yes.
like, we should not say negative thing to ourselves. Like this, that is the main rule. You do not have to. You have to say that, okay, I'm just going to say whatever will come in my mind, and that's all. Like I'm just going to give my 100%. I'm not going to care about the grammatical part. I'm not going to care about the vocabulary. I will use simple vocabulary. I will share my idea. And if you do that, so you will feel confident about yourself, and you will be able to express your opinions. And the main thing is, if you want to talk about any kind of a topic, for example, you want to present yourself, so just be prepared. For example, just write something in your notebook. Okay, I want to cover that topic, and practice it again and again. And if you do that activity for 7 or 8 times, so your mind will be trained at that time. And when you face any kind of a unexpected situation, so you will be able to share your stance in a very beautiful way. So you have to train your mind, I think. And there is another thing also, other trick. Always try to focus on the one thought. There is a concept of one train of thoughts. So do not try to cover 3 or 4 points. What comes in your mind, just agree with that thing, disagree with that thing, and give an example. Okay. For example, if I talk about like social media, like is social media good or bad? So you will get two things in your mind. Okay, like social media is bad. So just say that thing and give an example why is it bad? Or just say like, okay, like if you are agree with that thing, okay, social media is not bad. So just give an example. Like just go with that. Just make it very simple, and everything is easy. And if I speak about IT industry, they don't really care about your mistakes. They always focus on the idea. Like I have observed a lot of people. So just try to deliver your idea, and not really fastly also. Like I have seen multiple people, I have spoken with many IT guys. So what they always do, they always try to speak fast. So they should not speak fast. They should speak slow so they can make another person understand also, and they will not stammer. Because if you start speaking really fast, so surely you will run out of breath. And the other thing is, you will not get the ideas immediately. So
Yes, sir.
these are some points. I think I have covered a lot of points. But
Yes,
if you
yes, sir.
focus on any one thing, you will definitely going to feel confident about yourself. Yeah.
Yes, I bother a lot about my mistakes.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Like I'm just telling you honestly, like in IT field, no one cares. They focus on your idea, but do you want to say that? And small mistakes, they can ignore it. Okay. They just, if you are able to express your idea, they will appreciate also. Like if you can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely right. I will try to overcome this thing.
Yeah, and you are filled with confidence, like confidence. I think I cannot see any kind of inadequacy in you. Like you are amazing. I think you are amazing. You're speaking amazingly. So just next time if you attend any kind of a group discussion, just go with full confidence. Okay, like I'm the boss. Just I'm the
Yes.
warrior, and just say good lines to you like. I'm full of confidence and boundless courage. So say good thoughts to yourself. You will feel confident, I think.
Yeah, thank you so much for motivating me.
Yeah. My
So,
pleasure.
so how did you learn English? And how long have you been learning this language?
Mm, So it is a tricky question because, if I talk about learning English language, so I started learning English language when I was in the college because I came from the Hindi background. So when I went to the college, so I used to write my examination in Hindi at that time. So I
Mhm.
wanted to write in English, and my friends were writing in English. So I switched at that time and I started facing a lot of problems. I could not write properly. And at that point of time, I watched Alina Rai's ma'am video. So I got to know about free application. Then I started interacting with people and I kept on interacting with them for 15 days or 30 days, and then I gave up. Then again I started my English journey, then I again gave up. So it kept on happening. So last year on October 3, 2022, I started my English journey again, and I started my YouTube channel. I took a 90 days challenge speaking in English at that time, and I started uploading videos every single day. And after accomplishing the challenge, I was confident about myself, and I made a lot of mistakes while doing the challenge, and I learned from those mistakes. And later, then I started connecting with people on a video call, because after accomplishing the challenge, I was facing a lot of struggle when I was interacting with someone on a video call. So
Yes.
just I came out from my shell. And if I talk about me, so I'm an introverted person. So for me, it is really challenging to have a conversation with someone. But
Mhm.
I always try, I will try. What I used to do initially, I used to write questions in my notebook, okay, this question I'm going to ask to another person. And a lot, I faced a lot of problems, but no worries, I think it is the part of English journey. We face problems, we learn from it, and we just have to keep moving towards our goal. Like
Yes, yes.
I think
As you
everyone does
told
it.
that you have set your goal that you have to do practice for 90 days, you have to face this challenge. So then you had prepared your mind that no, I have to do this thing. And anyhow, so this is the
Yeah,
main thing we should do.
yeah. And the most important thing, we have to take initiative in our life. For
Mhm.
example, uh, I think 1 year ago, I did not have any kind of a clue. I did not have any mentor. One of my friends said to me, Ajay, if you really want to learn the language, you have to start interacting with someone. I started interacting with people while using free application,
Mhm.
but they were not respecting my time at that time. So I got really frustrated at that time. And so after that, I started finding new things. So I started believing on myself. I thought, okay, I really don't want to rely on someone. I have to rely on myself. So I started practicing with myself. So you do not
Mhm.
have to rely on someone. Okay, there is a teacher and I should speak with him or her, or there is a person I should speak with him or her. No,
Mhm.
you have to give time to yourself. You have to take initiative. You have to believe in yourself. You have to find new ways. Always try to focus on the solution. Do not try to focus on the problem, I think. And if you do that, so surely you will get answer. And mainly, I think you will get people and they will assist you to
Mhm.
reach your goal. And if I talk about myself, so I have met with a lot of beautiful people, and
Mhm.
they have shared their beautiful experiences with me. So I always feel blessed.
Yes, yes. Yes, so
So,
now you are speaking very well. So yeah, definitely you have put a lot of your efforts on this. So now you are here and you are speaking very well. And I have seen courtesy in your behavior, whatever things you are speaking in a very simple way, or I can say the courtesy manner. So because I
Thank you
have,
so much.
yes, if
Yeah,
you are speaking in a very good manner, so people will love to hear you. So I
yeah.
love your way of speaking.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for
Okay.
appreciating me. And I have a very simple goal. If I speak in English, so I can make another person understand. So that is my goal. And I know about my mistakes. For example, I have some problem with pronunciation. I have MTI issue, vocabulary issue. And because I think it has been more than 1 year, I have been speaking in English. But it happens, I think. Like, it takes years become become proficient in this language, but no worries at all. I think we'll learn from our mistakes, and we have to just keep moving on. And like, maybe I think maybe I will achieve my goal.
Yeah, surely you will achieve.
Yeah, yeah. So Tanuja, I think it has been more than 28 minutes.
Yes.
I have few questions for you, but I think maybe I will ask any other time. I think I thought I I would speak with you only for 21 minutes, but you started speaking and you started coming up with different stories, I think, and I enjoyed a
Okay.
lot, I think. And
Yeah,
so you're
same. I
such a
enjoyed.
lovely person, such a lovely
Thank you.
person, I think. I hardly, meet with people like who are really open, like they share whatever comes in their mind, and that is like I really like those people because it is really easy to have a conversation with them, and you can also you can just say whatever comes in your mind at that time. And like I enjoy, like the core point is I enjoy speaking with those people, like
Yes,
such a
it
like
happens if the other person is in full of energy, then definitely it comes in ourselves as well.
yeah, yeah, it happens, I think. So okay, Tanuja,
Okay.
bye bye, and have a wonderful day, and I would love to have a conversation with you in future, and
Yeah,
surely we
sure.
will have. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
bye bye,
Thank you.
and
Bye bye.